How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. In this one, I've had the opportunity to drive the Citroen Ami. I think I'm saying the name right, but correct me in the comments below if I should be saying Ami a different way. But regardless, this is a car that's built for the urban use, for the city, town use kind of thing. It's not a fast car. It's not a car that's all singing and dancing with all kind of electronics in there. But it's a joyful ride in the sense of like, it's a car that's very cute, it's small, it serves its purpose, you can park it anywhere, easy to charge and reload the battery in there as well, and it's decent and it turns heads compared to even more expensive cars on the road, maybe because of how it looks, but regardless, it turns heads and it's a really exciting car that I'm looking forward to seeing more of on our roads here and there going forward. Maybe 2021 we'll see more of them on the road once they've ironed out the way they're going to be selling them in the UK, but for now there are different pricing models that you can get. So for example, you can pay monthly at £19 a month roughly. You have to pay just over £3,000 upfront cost, or you can buy it outright if you like at just under £7,000 for example, or you can also do ride share scheme with Free to Move, I think it is, which is part of Citroen's group of companies, and with that you'll be able to pay something like 23 pence per minute to be able to ride this car out and about, saving the environment in a certain sense because you can share the car when you're not using it with someone else, can share it, someone else can use it, and that kind of stuff. Without further ado, let's talk more about this car though. Right off the bat, you see the size of it, it's very tiny, and if there's anything to go by in terms of size comparison to put it to scale, you can see the parking space where it's actually at right now. It's taking up less than, not even the whole space. It's ridiculous because it's that tiny. But once you get inside the car, it doesn't feel small, it actually feels spacious as well. So this is a two-seater with a nice seat as well, slim profile seats with a bit of leather patch here and there to make it slightly comfortable with foam underneath it as well. So it kind of feels comfortable to sit on for a long period of time. On a single charge, Citroen claims this would do 43 miles. Of course, I couldn't test that out on my day drive with this thing, but it looks like you'll be able to do it. Also, this will top out about 28 miles per hour, so you don't have to worry about driving around about town, especially in London. Most places are now limited to 20 miles per hour, so again that's more than enough for you to get out and about. And you also get 3-pin plug in there as well, so you'll be able to charge it just like a normal electronics or gadgets that you have at home, so you don't have to go running around looking for charging spots. And it will take 3 hours to put this thing back to its full charge, which I think is incredible. So if you think about it, you can just charge it, get 43 miles out of it, and that's a lot for just 3 hours charge that you can charge at home or even at work whilst you're at work. You can just quickly charge it and you're good to go. The doors are interesting as well, so you get these suicide doors. So again, they open opposite directions on either sides. So on the driver's side, it opens outwards towards the back, and on the other side it opens front face and sort of like towards the front, if that makes sense. With this, what they've done is basically they have doors ready to go. So these are the same doors on either sides, so they don't have to have a left side doors waiting or right side door waiting when it comes to production. So with this, it just means they have doors ready to go to replace one with if they need to replace them, or to make more cars with if they need to make more of the Amis. And with the pricing points, I think we're going to be seeing more of this on the road as well. So it just makes them easy to just roll them off the line, very nice and easy, very quickly as well. In terms of body as well, there's a lot of plastic going on here, but what the benefit of this is if you were to hit something or someone or whatever, you can easily just rub it off, or easily the person will be okay in terms of they'll be able to bounce off. It serves like some sort of shock absorber in case you hit something, another car, someone, or well, I hope you don't hit anyone if you do get one of these. More on the inside of the car, like I said, there's no gadgets here, but there's a phone holder. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have the full holding mechanism there, but you can sort of see what happens when you place your phone here. This is where your phone would sit on the front dash. And with where that phone sits, it means you can then download the Citroen Ami app and see all sorts of information about the car itself, and also play your music through there. There's also a holder as well, an area where you can put your speaker, so a Bluetooth speaker, because there's no speaker inside this car. So you'll be able to connect your phone to that and play your own music in the car. So I put my JBL speaker in there, and I was able to enjoy some music on my short drive today. Also, you get some little spaces here and there, like a space to put carry-on luggage, for example, like a little net that will keep you nice and secure. And you got a coat hook as well, so you can hook up a bag or a coat there. And on the door cards as well, you got a little space, little netted area that you can put some more stuff there if you need to put a coat or just put something. You can put them there as well. Everything is manual, so like even though you get this panoramic roof, which makes inside of the car give you an illusion of a bigger space in the car and loads of lights in the car, you also get the door windows as well that opens manually. So this is very reminiscent of a C2, I think. I think it's a C2, but anyway, very reminiscent of that. So it opens halfway ever so slightly. Again, that is manually done. And again, even the indicator lights, when you indicate, they don't automatically flip back to normal. You'd have to do that manually yourself as well. And you got the manual and brake as well. The only thing that's digital here is that little bit of dash on top of the steering, which gives you all the information that you need, like the range, so the essential like speed limit, speedometer. So you got that there as well. On the right side of the steering, you see that you also get your heaters, so you can still get warm inside of this car and heat up the front screen and back screen as well. Well, the front screen, not the back one. So you can still heat it up as well, so really nice. Visibility is great. Driving experience in this thing is actually really good as well. It drives really nice, drives normal like just any electric cars that I've driven. And out of so many cars that I've driven, some cars stick to mind in terms of cars that I would love to drive again and again. And I think this is one of them. Also like the RS6 or like the Jaguar F-Pace SVR. Those are cars that I've driven that I felt like, whoa, I need to drive this again. I actually really enjoy my experience with this car, and it sticks to mind afterwards. And this is one of them. It's very cute. It's odd in terms of shape, so people might give you looks here and there, but I think it's not bad look. It's more of a, this is interesting. But I think for what it stands for urban driving, we're going to see more and more of this on the road going forward. And I think I like the scheme that they've got with the car sharing as well. There's not much I can say other than the space in there. It's more than enough for one person to driving around town. It's more spacious actually than a smart car, for example. So inside of a smart car is not as spacious as this one, from my experience. Or it might remind you of the Renault Twingo. Again, that one costs a lot more, way more money than this one costs, and does a bit more mileage in terms of range, but that's a claimed range, which I haven't driven myself, so I couldn't tell you exactly if that's correct or not. But my experience with this, it's definitely something to look into if you live in a city like London like myself and you need something to get around about town. This is actually a perfect alternative. So hopefully they'll bring it properly to the UK and we can actually start to see more of this as well, make it more available. In the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer those for you as well. But if this is your first time on the channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell notification as well, so you'll be one of the first people to know every time there's a new video up on the channel. That's it for the Citroen Ami. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.